it is my job to be your last fitness coach.
Yeah. Yeah.
And walk me through, did you settle on this line fast? Or was this like you had many things like, you're going to be much stronger in the end?
No.
Because that's that line. You read that and you're like, that's what's selling me.
Well, I'm glad that sticks out to you, because I didn't honestly put that much effort into, or like thought process into it, but I knew it was effective, and I knew it was something I wanted to say because it's the truth. And it's basically just a really effective way to say what I stand for and what I achieve with my coaching. Is like, if somebody signs on and works with me to lose weight, I can make anybody lose weight, and I can make them drop weight fast if I want them to, but they're going to gain it right back when I'm done. That's not what I'm here for.
Yeah.
They're going to get stuck in this virtuous, or the, just vicious cycle that everybody's stuck in. You lose 10 pounds, gain it all back because you cut out sugar or something stupid. Don't do that. But my job is to teach them the habits, teach them how to do it correctly to where they enjoy while they're doing it, they can do it every day, and they feel better and they look better. And if they walk away with that and they feel like they have the habits where they could teach somebody else how to do it, that's when I know I did my job.
Yeah.
So my job is for them to be completely autonomous and never need me again. When they say, hey, I feel like I'm good, I've lost X amount of pounds and I feel like I could finish it off myself, or I've reached what I want and I feel like I can keep it off myself, that means I did every single thing I needed to do.
Now, are you working with people on their diet as well?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's where 90% of the work comes from. I'm talking about groceries. I'm talking about eating habits, eating times, workout plans, adjusting those. People have stuff come up. I give them a plan on the fly, like that 5 minutes, it's very, very intensive. Like, I am in your pocket talking to you every single day.
Which, that's awesome that you are on the go.
Yeah.
Responding to clients.
People need that.
One thing I've watched a bunch of your shorts, a bunch of your videos. You are, like you were saying, you always talk about food. One food that surprised me is shrimp.
Yeah,
I would never have thought that shrimp is super high in protein. I don't know why.
Shrimp is a freaking cheat code, dude. Shrimp's a little expensive, so people don't buy it a lot, especially in this economy. But shrimp is dope, man. And most seafood is extremely lean. Shrimp has like no fat. It's literally just like little protein niblets. It's nothing but pure protein. It's just meat, Anything with meat with eyes is just loaded with protein. So if you're curious, if it has eyes, it has protein. Genuinely, like that's kind of a rule some people say.
Has eyes,
if it has eyes, if it's a cow, it has protein. If it's a chicken, it has protein. If it's fish, it has protein. So
now I'm trying to think of meats that
because all meat has protein.
Now, what about like junk food? You probably at least that would for me be a big hurdle, is like replacing junk food. What are 5 things that come to your mind? Because I know that you've made a video on this.
Right.
What are your 5 things you would replace like classic junk food snacks with?
Well, it's like alternatives, right?
Yeah.
It's not just saying no cheese. It's like low fat.
Right. I'm actually
right?
working on a huge project going over exactly this right now. And we'll go. Remind me, I will finish your thought about the toolkit, what you were asked about earlier, the $49 tool. I will talk about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for me, my problem was I have the appetite of like a humpback whale. I need to be eating all the time. I just have an enormous appetite, and that was my issue when it didn't change. After the weight loss, I still have an enormous appetite. That is not stopped. So my thing was, okay, what tastes good that I can eat an absolute ungodly amount of every day, And a lot of that is lower calorie, high protein, low calorie dense foods. So lots of vegetables, obviously, lots of fruits, obviously. But there's also stuff more than that, like oatmeal, super high in fiber, super good for you, super filling, because fiber fills you up like oatmeal. Crazy.
Didn't you say it was like you ate, this is your 9th day in a row eating oatmeal?
Oh, dude, that's nothing. Back when I was down on the weight loss, I would literally do 3 cups of oatmeal.
Oh my God.
And 2 scoops of protein powder, and 3 spoonfuls of cocoa powder,
my goodness.
and a banana, and 4 pieces of toast for breakfast every day for like.
Is that hard to get down?
No, not for me.
Was it like this takes like an hour to get down?
I made it taste like brownies.
Wow.
Cocoa powder, 0 calorie sweetener.
Oh my gosh.
So is that like? Would you say that's basically your trick? Is just
high volume,
replacing foods with
volume
foods
eating
that you think would taste like that still?
Well, yeah. People are never going to see success if they love Reese's and they never eat Reese's. I had a Reese's last night. I freaking love Reese's. But I'm not going to eat 5 Reese's every day. But if I'm craving a Reese's, I know there's powdered peanut butter I can go buy. I know there's sugar-free chocolate I can go buy. I know there's cocoa powder that's super low in calorie per serving. You know, you just got to get a little creative sometimes, you know. And my end goal is to basically have all of these resources and groceries. People aren't aware that there's dehydrated peanut butter that's super high in protein that tastes not completely the same, but way lower calorie. If you're trying to lose weight and you love peanut butter, that's the move, you know. So stuff like that, my goal is to make that as apparent and as accessible to everybody as possible. But yeah, it's just making those swaps, but also knowing that if you want the real thing, you can just go have the real thing and in moderation, you know. So, but filling yourself up kind of comes first, you know, but you can't fill yourself up 24/7 on stuff you don't like.
Yeah.